This is Chris Wescott for OKCBarons.com. Welcome into Ask a Baron, where you, the fans, get to ask your favorite Barons player questions. Let's start things off with goaltender Martin Gerber. Now, first question comes from Sue. She asks, do you, as a goaltender, feel like you have a sixth sense that helps you sense where the puck is going to be in order to be able to stop it?
I wish it would help a lot. No, it's a lot of times you anticipate things, but I think it's just a routine thing. You do things over and over and over, and then it kind of pushes you to make the right decision or see things a little bit ahead of before it really develops.
Okay. Next question will come from Crystal. She asks, as a goaltender, you all seem to be the ones who get the most criticism when the team loses and the least amount of credit when they win. How do you psychologically and personally handle the criticism from the fans?
Oh well, it's part of the game. I don't think it's that bad of a situation. I think if you play well and if you win, you do get credit. And but yeah, if you're the last guy, standing there. So if things go wrong, it's gonna be on you. That's for sure. But it's kind of the beauty of the game. It makes it really interesting and it's exciting and. It's definitely wanna push for better moments than bad ones. That's for sure. But overall, I think it's a great position and it's really, I'd say, how would you say? It's really exciting, because you can decide games and that's I think that's a fun part.
Well, this question is also from Crystal. When you retire, do you have any plans of being a coach? She says, I think you would make a great coach because you are a strong man, you fight for what you want, and you have experience from both the pros and minors that you could share with others. So is there coaching in your future?
There's a really good chance, yeah. I'm going to go down that path. Played in a lot of different countries, and so I gathered some experience, and I definitely would like to use it and moving forward as a coaching at one point.
Moving on to Alexander Giroux. Now we have a couple questions from Missy. She wants to know who or what inspired you to start playing hockey?
The Quebec Nordiques. I think back home everything is about hockey. When you're young, you start skating. I was 2.5 and play hockey when I was 5. So me and my brother play in the street every night, and I was the biggest fan of Quebec Nordiques. So I want to be a hockey player when I was watching them on TV.
Okay. Next question, still from Missy. What is your favorite hockey memory?
Probably my first NHL game or first NHL goal. That's where you play hockey to play in NHL, and when you achieve your dream, that's something special.
Okay. And last question for you. What is your favorite pastime during the off season?
I like to play tennis and golf, and I always go fishing for a couple of times during the summer. So that's the 3 pastimes I do during the summer.
All right, we're moving on to Barons forward Colin McDonald. Now this question's coming from Nathaniel. How many fights have you gotten in? And we'll add a little bit more to this question. Has there been a very memorable one?
Well, I'm not much of a fighter. I mean, I get in a couple a year, but that's not my job. And probably my most memorable one was my first pro fight. Even in juniors we weren't allowed to fight, and obviously in college you're not allowed to fight. So I haven't had much experience with it, but I'd say my my first pro fight, I fought a guy who's a tough guy in the NHL right now, and at the time I didn't know any better. I didn't know the guys in the league, and luckily I was able to survive. But yeah, I'd say my first pro fight.